Welcome back, everybody, to Gaming Wit Korrag. This is episode 2 of our Gor Rok Campaign. I hope everybody's doing good. Hope you guys are enjoying the content. Definitely leave that like and subscribe if you do. Definitely, guys, I want to hear feedback, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are thinking. Are you enjoying it? Are you not? I really look forward to this. Like I said, this is my first thing. So, let's go ahead and get started. Last episode, we took out Chakra. We took back Kritza, and we're just one settlement away from finishing our first province. So let's get to it, guys. So Gor Rok, let's go ahead. Like I said, we're gonna buff up this blue line tree with him early on, get it as fast as we can. We're gonna start working on Delivered to Pizza 2 for Lord Croak. Let's go ahead. Let's pick up some more Skinks with javelins, just 2 more, just so that we have 3, just some nice skirmisher units. That way we can start chasing down more of the Skaven slave singers that are just peppering my units from behind. And let's end the turn. Look at the Kai, freaking love him. Oh, why walk in a hard place? The defilers are cornered the great white lizard. The rat spawn have been pushed back, and now we must deal the final blow, eradicate them. Children of the gods, Skinks, skittish and quick. Skinks stand out from the rest of the sluggish lizardmen. They are the mass workforce designed by the old ones to perform many different roles, and without them, lizardman society will quickly collapse. Skinks are highly organized and sociable beings that instinctively work well in groups, even being able to coerce other cold-blooded creatures into doing their bidding. Both physically and mentally agile, Skinks are perfectly adapted to ensure the smooth day-to-day running of the temple cities, as well as operating the far-ranging patrols that sweep across the vast jungles continent. Of all the lizardmen, the Skinks are the most communicative, using their changeable skin tones and crest colors to add subtle influences to the vocal language, in which they chitter endlessly in high-pitched voices full of clicks, hisses, and other curious sounds. Skinks take up weapons during their many patrols, as well as to join the fighting during times of war. As troops, they range between reckless audacity and sudden panic. The skittish nature makes them much more prone to fleeing than the stoic soars. They are typically used in 2 different types of formation. Most commonly, the Skinks advance before the bulk of the main army, harassing the foe's advance at hails of darts. When massed together in a fighting cohort, the Skinks can bulk out a lizardman battle line. This fighting formation becomes considerably more effective when led by a Skink Brave or a Skink Chief, or when augmented with a number of the enormous Kroxigor. However, the volleys of javelins and darts that the Skinks can unleash are astoundingly dangerous, for they have learned to coat their weapons with lethal toxins distilled from the venomous amphibians, insects, and serpents that thrive in the steamy jungle and profuse swamps of Lustria. Employing a natural affinity with water, Skinks look for opportunities to attack their foes from unexpected quarters. Many an enemy has been outflanked by Skinks who navigated what was thought to be an impassable swamp or river. Cool. Alright, then. So let's start moving over here to Kritax. And let's build up. Definitely gonna want to increase the gold mine. Let's go ahead and upgrade that so we can start getting more swords with shields. And then let's look. Is public order a thing right now? Oh yeah. Let's increase our public order, guys. Let's help this out a little bit. And then we're gonna go ahead and upgrade Kritza Force. Let's see, is there anything else? We'll probably end up putting this in a different settlement, one of my minor settlements, and we'll save up some of these other rooms. Alrighty then. Let's see if Nakai wants to do any diplomacy with us since he's here. Go ahead and get that non-aggression pact going. Let's go ahead and hit up some of these other guys. Let's get some trade agreements going on and get some more gold coming in. There we go. Get the Southern Sentinels. There we go. Zlanho Peck. Let's just maximize our income. And then we have not met Tehinawan yet in the Court of Sotek. Alrighty then, let's end this turn. Another thing I want to hear back from you guys. If there's anything you guys want me to rename in the units, I would love to hear you guys' suggestions to make something more personal for you guys, so that you guys feel like you have an investment in this channel. Definitely let me hear some considerations. I'll name anything you guys want, as long as something doesn't already have a name and we have the unit to do it. Let's make it happen. We're definitely not gonna change the name of Lord Croak. Oh, it doesn't even let us. Ha! But any lords, hero units that we get, same thing. Those things are up for grabs. When it comes to those, what we're going to do is we're going to hear the best name suggestions from, and then upvote. If someone has to suggest you guys really like, upvote that in the comments. And whoever has the most upvotes, so then we'll go take a look. They're going to get the suggestion, you know what I mean? They're going to get to name that unit. So, let's see. We got another mission issued. Cosmic Enhancement. So, wants us to build the Holy Ziggurat. The spawning pools and burials are crowded, master. We must look to our settlements, expand and enhance as per the old one's great plan. Alrighty then, let's move a little bit closer to Kretax. Let's see if maybe we could take like a wait instead. Oh wait. Nah, let's just get in there. That looks like they have one army already standing outside, so they might have another army inside with the garrison already too. Let's go ahead and upgrade Chakra. Like I said, we want to really build up our defenses right away here. Let's see if any of these people want a trade agreement that didn't accept one last turn. See, there we go. Let's see if Zlanho Peck wants one now, and they do. There we go. Let's see what happens with Nakai. Dude, I can't tell how many of my campaigns Nakai just ends up being finished off early on. We're gonna go ahead and try. I'm gonna try to save him, so we want to pay attention to Nakai and his faction if ever he's... Because what happens is a Lizardman unit that their faction, whenever they're close to like being defeated or obliterated or destroyed, they're more likely to confederate with you at that point in time. So it's really easy for you to be able to confederate them if you just pay attention, see if they're losing the war, say you can't help them out. You know what I mean? That's something you could do. Get extra territory, or like I said, these legendary lords like Nakai the Wanderer, you know, it'd be awesome to have the Great Croc, you know, in our army, but we'll see what happens. I'll go ahead and end the turn. Oh, they're gonna come out. See what I mean? This ambush, man. Let's go ahead and fight this battle and see. This is what I was talking about in the last episode. You know, we're getting that ambush wary, getting that extra defense, because this is one of the best mechanics that the Skavens have for their factions. You know, is this extra ambush chance. It's just part of their normal attack. You know, when they attack an enemy army, they have that percentage to ambush them, man, and they pulled it off this time. So let's see what happens. You see, it looks like there was two armies, and honestly, I might be close enough to the garrison, to the settlement, that they even have the settlement garrison coming in after us. So we'll see what happens. We always see that it's a warp lock engineer right here, so we're gonna have warp lightning coming down on us. So it's so good. Look at Gor Rok, just sick with Lord Croak right behind him, and his units of sauce. It's so good. Alright, let's see how bad it is. Looks like we got 2 reinforcing armies for the Skaven. or what? I can't tell. Alright, let's go ahead and try to get everybody in line right now. Build up a defensive line. We take this hill as being advantageous. Go ahead and get our skinks right up on top. Let's group these guys. Take them out, put them on guard mode. Get Lord Korrag and Source. Damn, already. Let's go ahead and try to knock out this army force, honestly. Dang. How many freaking Skaven is there? Let's take out this Warlock Master. Let's go attack. Attack. Shoot. Ha! I might have to already save scum. Let's... I don't know. This is gonna be intense, boys and girls. Oof. That Warp Lightning. We want to make sure we don't have all units blobbing. So we got Gor Rok already going in there. Let's see, get this other deliverance of pizza. Here's a nice juicy blob right here for it. Oh, he used all of our things. Good thing we got those extra Skaven units, those skink units already. Go ahead and pop up a deliverance of pizza too. Just get that right here. There we go. Do another one right here. Just keep this magic pouring on them. Deleting this. I said we really don't know how many units that they have right now. We know there's a reinforcement army coming from over there. So there's a lot of Skaven slave singers already. Let's try to see if we can chase some of these guys down. Let's see, I got another... Where's this skink cohort? There we go. Let's pull these guys over here, see if we can get these Skaven slingers. Let's see if we can help out these guys here. Got about his little thing. We really need to kill that Warlock Engineer, man. That Warp Lightning is just getting us. Let's go ahead and pop up another one here. Free up this unit. Let's pop off this ability. Save these guys from rampaging. Let's get this guy already. Let's bring in Lord Korrag to help him. Let's pop off his shield of the old one. I really should have honestly been using that ability a lot earlier on here to save some of these swords from dying. Alright, so these guys are good. Here's a nice blob right here for another Itza spell. Dang it. Come on, Gore. Come on, Cloak. There we go. We're breaking this up. Woo! Intense battle, boys and girls. Look at the first battle of episode 2. Shoot. Getting it, though. That Warp Lightning. Ah, I hate it. It's honestly, we need to kill that Lord. Oh, shoot. Go on. Come on, guys, come back. Damn. Yes. Let's see if we can hit these guys. And that's it. Sticking army losses. That's so trash. I don't understand why Gore couldn't knock that guy out. Alright, that's... He's unbreakable, so he's not actually gonna flee. That sucks. That's so trash. Well, valiant defeat. 594 kills for Lord Krog. And look, we 2600, dude. Oof. And they were all clan rats, so look at it. Skaven Slave Slinger spam. I'm telling you, they didn't have much kills, but they do affect your leadership really bad. And honestly, it's that Warlock Master with freaking that Warp Lightning that was just obliterating my units that did the most damage to there's a couple of Clan Rats units that had decent kills on them, but overall, like, look, 109 kills, 174, 94, 594 no Krog, you know, like, ugh. It's trash. If I had just a couple more source units, like 2 more source units, it probably would have been just fine. Can't believe Gor Rok broke. That goes Lord Krog too, so we'll see what happens. If they chase you down, finish off the army, we might just have to save scum. I am not above save scumming. I swear to God, we want these campaigns to be fun and entertaining, and sometimes the AI cheats, we all know it. So I still had 303 troops remaining. I'm mad that my shit broke. Honestly, I'm mad that that leadership broke. We're freaking lizards, man. I had over half my army still. There goes Krog and then the source unit. Hey, these guys didn't even make it into the battle. Look, another ambush. Yeah, we'll definitely save scumming. That's just trash. Gor Rok is gonna die, like, just auto-resolve and then save scum it. Let's go to the autosave. And we'll just back out of that. Alright guys, sorry about that. My game actually crashed. So we're back on it. Definitely we'll save scumming. Let's see what we can do. See, I'm afraid of Force Marsh, and then they're just gonna come out and attack me again. Let's see what happens. We might have to go back to a previous save, which honestly would suck. But we honestly didn't do too much. Only 2 turns happened, some negotiations. So let's go ahead and end the turn, see what happens. Hopefully they don't pop off the same ambushes they did in the last one. And let's see what happens. So yeah, they did. Let's see what happens if we actually auto-resolve it. Nope, Valiant defeat. So alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, we're gonna save scum it. We'll go ahead and go back to the previous load that we had. Sorry about that, but it's honestly just trash, dude. Like, how the heck, I don't get it. Well, I guess last time we could have hold on, let's try this again then. That we made save scumming a little too bad. We'll go ahead and go back to it. We're going to try to pop off that wider resilience so that my source units are unbreakable and stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure we have that unlocked. We'll take a look at it and see. No, we only have wide ferocity unlocked. Okay, yeah, we didn't have the wider resilience unlocked. So, alrighty then. Go do the same thing. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully it doesn't happen too often. Let me know how you... I'd love to hear how you guys feel about it. Honestly, what you guys think about save scum and all that kind of stuff. I said, I'm not against it. I said, this is all about entertainment. If we're not enjoying it because we're just getting trashed by the AI for stupid shit, then I'm not above it. So... go ahead, let's get these non-aggression packs going, get these trades back. I'm sorry you guys have to see this all over again. Guess they're gonna reject it like they did last time. Alrighty then, let's go. Let's see, let's go ahead and increase that, increase that. Let's get the public order, pizza, yeah, save. Anything else? Alright, that was it. Let's move Gor Rok over here. I'm gonna pick up some more skinks or javelins for him. Let's go ahead and get 3 more. And how many turns does it take? Oh, it takes, no, it'll be 2 turns. You might just go ahead and pick up a couple more swords or shields too, just so that the same thing doesn't happen again, honestly. We already read that in the last time. Let's go put them right here onto the edge of the border. So we got eyes on it. Go ahead and wait 1 more turn. That's advanced chakra. And then we'll go ahead and just pick up some more swords and spears and shit. Some more swords warriors into the army. Defensive Itza. Oh wait, I don't think I read this one. Okay, yeah, this one's new actually. Alright, Memories of the Force Relic Priest. The Defense of Itza. During the Great Catastrophe, the Chaos Daemons besieged Itza, the Force City of and linchpin of the Lizardmen's arcane defenses. Itza was under the protection of Lord Krok, first of Arslan, spawned upon the world in the mightiest of mages. The energy dome that surrounded Itza crackled with energy, turning daemons to dust as they wailed against it. Yet after years of strain, even Lord Krok could sustain such mystic walls no longer, and with a final surge he exploded the barrier outwards, flattening the surrounding jungle. 100,000 daemons were banished in an instant. Nevertheless, the remainder swarmed into Itza. Of all that long war, no battle was more fiercely fought than the one amongst the streets of Itza. Only an epic stand by Lord Krok's army of Temple Guard prevented the demons from overrunning the Great Pyramid. For many days and nights, the elite Source Warrior stood firm on the lofty bridge of stars. Using his reservoirs of energy, Lord Krok prepared his final incantations. As the last of the Temple Guard was cut down, Lord Krok sprouted forth spells that were the preserve of God's raining fire from the heavens to vaporize the foe. With the ward, he forced the river Amazon to change course and sweep away thousands. With a gesture, he blasted the land with searing winds. With a thought, he caused earthquakes to tear open gaping chasms, engulfing entire demonic legions, before closing once more. Time stood still as the fabric of the universe strained at the outpour of sheer power, yet eventually even Lord Krok succumbed. A dozen bloodthirsters, protected by the favor of their dark god, fought through the deluge of spells and reached the top of the pyramid. There they fell upon Lord Krok's form, ripping him apart in a savage instant. So overcharged with arcane energies was Lord Krok that his spirit fought on, refusing to let even death hinder him. Set free of his flesh, Krok's radiant will soared above the ruins, scourging the invaders with a divine light that was like unto a second sun. The first city was saved. So neat. So I got that, finished that. We have access now to more swords, so let's go ahead and get 3 more Source Warriors or Shields. Let's get the next one. We're gonna go ahead and stop buffing our sources with these next ones. We'll do these later. And then let's end the turn. It should only take 1 turn, then we'll stop moving back into Cretex. Oh, I forgot to do those trade agreements. I need to make sure to do those in the next round. Look, there they are. Try to come after Chakra. And move in closer. Now I got this army force. Source Warriors. When the Lizardmen march to battle, it is the Swords who make up the hardened core of the fighting forces. This is no surprise, for the Swords were created solely for the purpose of war and protection. The old ones cultivated this race of reptilian warriors, although whether they created them entirely or raised them up from some primordial life form of the jungles is not clear. What is assured, however, is their role and function in the prehistory of the world. A time before the coming of elves or dwarves, it was the Swords who pacified the lands, fighting great battles and exterminating entire species in accordance with the Old One's plans. Swords are brutish yet disciplined creatures. Even unarmed, they are extremely dangerous. Their sharp claws can gouge grooves into rock or tear out a foe's throat with ease. Their muscular tails can smash a man's ribcage, and their mouths are full of enormous danger. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And their mouths are full of enormous dagger-shaped teeth. The power of the crocodilian jaws is such that a vicious sword's bite can sever a limb or crush steel. If not killed outright, those bitten by swords bear infected wounds, often succumbing to a foul fever and dying within a matter of days. Although unable to master more complicated devices, swords use simple weapons to devastating effect, wielding obsidian-tipped spears and heavy clubs spiked with jagged stones. Using their great strength, swords can lead the roads and hack through the dense jungle of Lustria, using brute force alone. However, they are more accustomed to exerting it against their foes' stoutest legions. Although they can at times appear slow of reflex and sluggish, swords can still achieve speed on the march, thanks to the power of their loping gait. I don't know how to pronounce it. Their tough hides bear spines, bony crests, and thick scales that can turn aside all but the surest of sword strokes. For further defense, swords will at times bear shields, bladed crescents made from the cured hides of the large-scaled beasts that prowl the deepest jungles. Swords are cold-blooded and seemingly impervious to pain, able to sustain horrific wounds and fight on without making a single sound of protest. Indeed, so alien are they that they register no emotion save a single-minded savagery. Swords are not bought, but spawned, crawling full-grown from the dark pools constructed for such purposes many ages ago. When the Old Ones walked the world, they arrived not individually, but as a cohort, an entire military unit that would stay together for the rest of their lives. All those spawned together bear the same coloration and markings as their brethren. They share a mindset, acting with an eerie but unspoken synchronicity. The whole formation turning as one, or launching an ambush without the need for so much as a single spoken word. Although they do so infrequently, swords can speak. Their language is little more than deeply growled one-word commands. These orders issue forth from a spawn leader, the greatest amongst their number since they emerged from the spawning pool. In the course of their long lives of battle, it is not unusual for a sword spawning to lose their champion. In such cases, if the unit survives, another of its members will eventually grow into the war, or as the lizardmen say, receive the gifts of the Old Ones. So cool. I really love like the lizardmen lore and their background and all this stuff. They're really neat. They really are. Like, just the fact that they're spawnings, the cohesion of the units, like everything is just great. Let's see. Oh no, dude, we're just away. So they might actually attack and destroy this settlement. That's fine. We'll just come in and finish them off as is. We're gonna go ahead and stop this and save some money. Get that money back because they probably are going to. And we're just gonna spend it elsewhere right now. Let's go ahead and get the fences over here instead and build up that. Alrighty then. Let's end the turn and see what happens. There we go. They probably wanted a trade agreement. I think I forgot to get another one with them. Yep, I did. It's alright. There they go. We're gonna auto-resolve that. Let them take it. Ooh, we lost our timber and our trade agreement with Zaxxlan. The Mystica Slan mage priests have devised a new ritual to increase the effectiveness of the blades wielded by Saurus warriors on the battlefield. However, such advances always come at a price. The ritual will siphon much needed power from the geomagic web, potentially putting the great plan under threat. Will you use it or not? Ooh. Minus 20 wins of magic power resolve, but plus 10. No, we're not gonna do this, honestly. Like, if we didn't have Gor Rok and we just had like a skink priest or something like that with Gor Rok zombie, we might have done this for the plus 10% weapon straight. But the fact is, like, Gor Rok and his delivery, it's is such a potent tool right now that we're not gonna take this at all. Especially since it lasts 10 turns. Like, no, it's just trash. We're gonna go ahead and consult the magic instead. Establish a trade. Okay, continues coordination. They want us to establish a trade agreement. The great plan says we must cement our connections with our fellow cold bloods to the south. A trade agreement will further our relationship. So let's go ahead and get that since I keep forgetting. Alright, let's see if we can do defensive. Nope, still no. Got that done. Alright, let's come in. Let's go ahead and finish these guys off. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and do this battle and let's just smash them. Let's really do. Let's get them back for the fact that they made me save scum. Alrighty then. Let's kill Borg Zap Squatter. I hate to say it, but this is probably going to be the last battle of episode 2, guys. I apologize that we had to save Scum, and I feel like we wasted some time. Hopefully you guys at least enjoyed the content, had a blast watching it, and hopefully by episode 3 we could secure this province. Honestly, I can't believe we still haven't done it yet. So I'm not really worried. The Skaven Slaves thing is going to be a nuisance, but we have 4 units of Skinks or Javelins now, so we're really going to use them to focus that and take out the range of it. We're going to have a source, hold the lines, create the blobs, little crow come in, smash them. Gor Rok, hopefully this time he could just kill this Warlock. Like, I really don't understand what was going on with that last one with the ambush. Like, that's kind of ridiculous that he couldn't get the job done. Since you only have 7, let's go ahead and gamble and see what happens. Ooh, don't get it. See, that sucks. That's so trash. Alright, like I said, we're gonna have spear units on the sides, covering the flanks. Let's go have a nice thick line of swords. I'm actually gonna break up my javelin units. I'm gonna have one on either side of the flank to come along, and like I said, we're going to use them to mainly knock out their skirmishers. Go ahead and leave that on, honestly. Little Cloak and Gor Rok right in the middle. Let's start this battle. So these guys come. Really beautiful map. I really like this. Really great. Look at that. Ancient ruined city. The Skaven desecration of it. Just warp stone everywhere. Just is gorgeous. It's really beautiful the way they things are. These trash units here, they're from the garrison since they took it. I find it funny that they, you know, one turn later already have garrison units here. So let's go ahead and keep these guys back a little bit. We're gonna ignore the summons right now just because they crumble over time as is. Let's go ahead and give everybody an attack order. Let's go ahead and move in. Let's take out these Skaven. And finish these guys out real quick. Take out these Night Runners. Send these guys here. Send these guys here. So I got this unit of Night Runners. Then we'll move on to the next one. Let's go ahead and bring these guys in here. Where is Croak? There's a really juicy blob right here. Another one here. What is going on, Gor Rok? Everyone across the line. Start knocking out these guys here. I say just keep moving down the line. Try to get these guys unblobbed up a good bit. That way we ain't suffering so much damage from these sticking. Where is he? Let's bring him over here because I think, yeah, here he is. Increase his physical resistance. Let's go ahead and do shear to the old ones over here. Pop off this one here. There's another blob here I want. This ability out. This is doing fine. I gotta break these guys out. I'm gonna attack either one. Leave these guys in, attack these guys in behind. Let's go finish off these scavens. Actually, let's go ahead and have them attack these slaves. Slingers here. Let's finish these guys off. Let's go ahead and use this co-run ability. Stop this unit from rampaging. There we go. His leadership is shaken. We got another deliverance of Itza. We're gonna do it right here. God damn, look lightning, baby. I swear. Gotta go ahead and do here. See, I'm glad we got this freaking these extra units now. Go ahead, attack these guys from behind. Let's see, we got another skink unit here. Use them to take out these gutter runners. Here we go. Those guys are rampaging. Go ahead and let them. Kill this leadership here. Let's go ahead. This thing. There we go. Now we just need to take out all these Skaven slaves. Which, look at that. Doing a nice gray old blob for little Croak. Just gotta take out these guys here. Let's go. Go. And there should be army losses. Woo! Intense battle. Way to end off the episode. I tell you. My micro could have been probably a little bit better. I feel like a couple times the Skinks just kind of sat on the side a little longer than they should have. But overall, pretty good. A lot bigger difference, man. I tell you what. So, definitely a lot better. Look at that, 647 kills on Lord Croak. I'm telling you, dude, he is so insurmountable. Like, we cannot do this without him right now. 140 kills on the swords with spears, 127, 121. I said I definitely could have microed my Skinks a little bit better. I mean, they did keep the Skaven slave singers running around. They did help out. So Gor Rok got 68, 66, 96, 95 for these Source Warriors. Just crazy, dude. Again, over 2,000. We're looking at almost 2,500 Skaven against just 1,000 Source. So that's over 2-to-1 odds. You know, again, this Warlock, man, he only has 8 kills because of Warp Lightning. Is such a really good spell. Just like how Deliverance is so OP for Low Croak, the Skaven's Warp Lightning is honestly in my opinion, one of the most devastating spells in this game, because it has such a low winds of magic cost, and it actually does like decent damage, especially like early game, to your units. Like, it's so, and then the fact that you have warlock engineers that have access to it, a lot of their sorceresses, they have access to it. Like, it is like a very like common spell in the Skaven roster, dude. And they tear you up. They tell you what, they really do. But that was great. That was a really great battle, really great way. We're gonna take back Chakra. This was their main army, so we just need to really like push through, take that last settlement, and finish off Clan Festa. Like I said, I definitely do apologize, guys, for the save scumming. I feel like we lost some ground in the episode, but hey, at least we had a really nice battle. Finish it off. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If anything you want to see differently, like I said earlier, definitely, guys, you got unit suggestions, you want to start naming these things, give you your own like personal stake in the campaign, let me know, man. I'll take your suggestions, man. If you have any ideas of thematic armies you guys want to see for our next lord, and next army, when we start building that up, let me know. We'll hear about it now. We start talking about it now. And yeah, thanks for joining in on Gaming Wit Korrag. This is the end of episode 2, and I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Let me know how you guys do. Until next time.